I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm your girl Kristen Putin. I'm all about everything and anything, and I hope you guys will love this video. So guys, have you ever thought of, okay, what am I gonna do for the first of the season? I don't have the money to party, or what am I gonna buy for Christmas? you know and you're like, nah man, let me do something that will benefit the next person or myself. If I want to be indoors, I probably want to read a book or so, you know get a new skill, get a new hobby, and yeah, grow myself mentally. So your girl today, I'm gonna plug you guys with 5 websites that you guys can go and download books at a price and also free. So I'm much of a bookworm, and I even got a certificate back when I was still in primary school for having to read the most books. So your girl hasn't changed. In fact, she's even upgraded. So I was thinking, like, should I be alone or should I get my gang into the part? You know, get you in the squad and plug you guys with 5 websites that you guys can go to download some books, to keep you preoccupied and also grow you mentally, so that, again, for some of us to mind our own business, inyagele indaba zabantu, and also gain a skill and have some imagination. Life was always great when we had imagination rather than indaba zabantu. And this also helps if you're gonna be taking a gap year, yabon. still keeping your mind fresh, keeping you still entertaining, having to have a good vocabulary, having to learn new words, and still having to remember all the certain words. And so I feel like this will help, especially at night. I usually do it when early at night or in the early hours of the morning, or whenever the time I get during the day when I'm not posting or doing shorts or anything that is digital, or any other things that I might be doing, my other side hustles. I take my time and I read a book. Sometimes also at work, whenever I get a time where I'm not really preoccupied, I have that 5 to 10 minutes. I take it, I read a book for a while, then I get back to work so I can keep my mind relaxed and keeping myself calm in stressful conditions, because the work environment can be very stressful. So I do read a certain books, and this year I've read a lot of books. For example, I read a book by Dino Musiami, The Lost Campus. It is a very nice book, guys. Do please support her. I will put in the details here of the book and her bank details in case you wanna buy the book. I've also read a book, Roni Mamapuyai, if I pronounce it correct. Mamapuyai Maponyeba. Roni Moyeba. Mamopuyeba. You guys will get me on that one. So there is one of the night it was published this year. It was launched this year. At Tirimosa House. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And I got a chance to read it. It is a very fascinating book about a fascinating individual. It has historical element to it. It does have certain historical elements to it. So if you do want to learn more about certain figures in our lives, you can read about it. So I also read a book on how beautiful we are. It is a very nice book. It was also read by Oprah Winfrey. It is one of the most beautiful books there. She is not lying. It does talk about blackness, Africanicity, being proud of who you are, looking of how beautiful you are. It does talk a bit of there and there about African beauty and all that. So if you do want to read a book, by all means, do read it. And then we have the Black Resistance to Apartheid. So this book talks about all the black strong people that South Africans had back in the days, like with Steve Biko, Winnie Dikizela Mandela, so forth and so forth, talking about all the people who were against apartheid and fought for people in apartheid. I will put in pictures here, and you can definitely just check the books out. And then I also read Sir Ramaphosa. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. This was really a nice book. Like, it gave me like all the things that people were saying in shorts, I was able to understand it through this book. So I basically understood it. I knew a different part of Sir Ramaphosa in this book. Not the spoiler alerts, but this was a really nice book for me to read. I learned more about our president, how he came to be, how his network, certain how he met certain people, how he got where he got to be, and all the scandals, obviously. So I do recommend you to read this one as well. Viola Davis, Finding Me. This talked about how strong this woman has been. And bruh, it is explicit. She was not hiding any word in this book, bruh. She was explicit. She really showed us. You see the way she walks. Fine, she wrote it. So if you really want to know more about Viola Davis, I know definitely I'm telling you, you're gonna love it as well. And then we're gonna talk, and also Positively Me. I'm gonna butcher African names. I really need to deal with my tongue tie. Yeah. Nozubulelo Maeba. Positively Me. So this book talks about her upbringing, how she grew up, and how her journey is to be when she found out she was HIV positive, and all the things that, like, it started with her life journey to the time that she found out she was HIV positive, to what she did after that, the journey of dealing with it, having to live a positive life knowing that she's positively living with HIV AIDS. So if you want to read that book as well, please do. Yeah, I read those books. There's so many more, like Nelson Mandela's book, like African Me, like Thabo Mbeki. There's a lot of books that I've read. Also, Into the Sun by Takalani M. There's so many books, but there's got to do with you finding them, right? Those are the books that I've read. I just gave small reviews for it so that you guys can have interest in it and have your own time and read the books. So now we're gonna go to the websites, right? I will definitely put small clips of all these books, these websites that you guys can check out. So now we're gonna get into those videos. So we're gonna start with the first one, Open Library, right? So Open Library is one of the most biggest it is Many Books. So Many Books is also a remarkable ebook library to find and download a book of your choice, right? So I'm not really sure, but I've heard that it has about 50,000 books. I am not standing with it. I don't know. All I'm gonna say that with this website, when I got into it, I saw a lot of ancient and really, historical books, but there are a variety of different things. It is free, very much free, and you can download them. So you can download the books, you can read them online. It's up to you. It's really nice. You do find reviews on the website. They do have variety of categories. The only thing is that you can't find all the books there. Like I said, they said that they have 50,000 books on the website, but yeah, you can find a lot there. Okay, so the other one is Library Genesis, right? And you can search like ebooks.com. You can search for your book that you like by search bar. Names are not that, for me it's easy as well. It's extensive. It is, I think the advantage is that you can also use it offline. It doesn't really need you, so you have that at most. You can use it offline. The only problem I realized was that it's a shadow library. Can get you into legal issues and piracy issues, but nonetheless you can use it offline. You can look for any type of book you need. Not a big deal. Okay, and then free ebooks Nate, right? This one thing I like about it is that it has like a forum where people can just have discussions about the book, and get more detailed understanding of a certain book, so you guys arguing now or that about a book. It does have audio and podcasts, so yeah, it is cool. And you can only download, the only con about it is that you can only download free 5 books a month. That's all you can do, but nonetheless I like all the benefits it has. The audio and the podcast part is my cooler deal. So it's also free. You can download things there, but that's all it is. Then lastly, we're gonna talk about ebooks.com. I'm pretty much sure you guys know this one. So ebooks.com has been there for the longest. I'm pretty much sure you guys know it. So with ebooks.com, it does offer multiple files formats like PDF, EPUB, and all and also an online reader you can borrow, you can download. It has a robust search tool that allows you to navigate and find the book that you desire. Most of the books, I've realized that there are scanned images rather than the real text, right? Like, it's a book, that has been scanned, rather than having to go and find an audio reading of those books. It's not really like that. It's just a scanned book. So it is also free. You can download it and then you can watch it yourselves. And yeah, it is all available for your disposal. I also do like it. Usually I just roam against all these websites until I find the books that capture my attention. So guys, that is all from me. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm having to get a new understanding of what you can read for this festive season, what you'll be doing, what books you can read while you're at home, if you're not going anywhere, if you're not gonna go and enjoy your day of 16, if you're internationally, you're not gonna spend your Christmas with your family, you're gonna be by yourself, or yeah, you just need something else to do. Probably, hopefully, this will help you to find books to keep you busy and enjoy life rather than scrolling on the phone the whole day. This will be best a good idea for you to read a book and probably escape the world and be at a peaceful pace. I promise you this was a lovely, 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 lovely video that I love doing because I'm fascinated about books, and this was really nice. I know sometimes it's kind of weird that you can actually read a book but not be able to pronounce words. So I'm thankful for audiobooks to help us learn how to pronounce certain words and articulate certain sentences and vocabulary and obviously words. So guys, your girl is out. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. See you next video.